Hello and welcome to the Deco Minimalist. My name is Carrie and I create content here on YouTube all about vintage style, 1930s fashion, and glamour on a budget. And today I'm going to be talking about, well, I'm going to be experimenting. This is definitely a in real-time experiment going on here, to be experimenting with a new product for me in terms of hairstyling, and that is a Conair bonnet dryer. I've been thinking about experimenting with this kind of dryer for a few months now. I tend to do, in terms of my hairstyling, you will know this if you've seen my past couple of videos on how I create my vintage style hair looks. I tend to do almost exclusively wet sets, and that is because with my hair is very thick and I have a lot of it, and I find that if I do like a curling iron or any kind of heat set, it just won't stay very long to be worth doing, and it also, you know, damages the hair. So because of that, I try to do exclusively wet sets. However, the drawback to doing a wet set is that you need to like plan for it, especially like, you know, the night of, or like a couple times a week. You need to, you know, roll your hair into setting patterns and things like that. I tend to use the wrap snap and go rollers or the self grip rollers, and I'll link my my two videos up here if I have not already, just to show you just my process. But what I've found recently especially is, you know, I get lazy and I don't want to be, you know, at 9 p.m. wet my hair and, you know, roll it, even if it's in front of the TV. Sometimes I'm just like too tired, you know, all that stuff. So I wanted to create another option, or test another option, where, you know, sometimes you just don't really feel like setting your hair the night before, and I was curious to see how, what a bonnet dryer might do for me. And so this is going to be a video exploring the bonnet dryer that I bought. I will link it below. It's just, you know, it's from Amazon, and this is my first experience using a product like this, and it was definitely interesting, I will say that. And yeah, I hope you find it educational. Let me know if you have any experience using bonnet dryers, and if you have any recommendations. Without further ado, let's get into the rest of the video. Here is the Conair bonnet dryer. As you can see, it arrived a couple of days ago, and yeah, let's see. I'm just curious to see, you know, how this works. So let's see what we got. Here's the bonnet dryer. You know, it seems pretty sturdy. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah. I was reading some of the reviews. This comes in, I think, two options. One is more, well, I guess this is also collapsible, but I was concerned that the bonnet itself be too small, but I think that's like in terms of being able to cover the head, but I think this should definitely be fine. It has this little like slide mechanism that kind of keeps it in place. Alright, that's pretty self-explanatory. We have the cord, and there's a low setting and a high setting button. Yeah, okay. What I don't know is how I'm going to position myself so that it can like dry my hair, while also being able to film in a kind of sort of decent aesthetic kind of way. So this will be interesting. that was a very weird experience. Yeah, I think I was there for about roughly 20 minutes or so. I can see what the reviews that I read on Amazon were saying that it wasn't, it's not that the bonnet itself it's not that the bonnet isn't big enough, it's that the heat, like the devices that like blast the heat, they only go maybe like part of the way down, like maybe up to here. And so if you are doing like curls or like, you know, if you have rollers along the side of your head, and especially like in the back here, it's tricky to get those to dry completely. And granted, I probably could have been under there, you know, a bit longer, but it was very weird. It was like just kind of sitting there chilling, but also like I have things to do. But on the whole, I mean, so definitely, you know, some of the curls, like the rollers that were kind of closer to my temples, definitely dried more thoroughly. Once you get back kind of here and along here, it was still damp, and that could have partially been, you know, that could be attributed to the time that I spent actually under the dryer, and not so much the dryer itself. But I'm gonna see, but there is still like enough shape to it. I think for me, this is definitely preferable to like not having any like shape and texture to my hair. So, but what I've done, I brushed it out, and I have, as you can see, like clips and stuff. I'm gonna let it sit there for a little while, and hopefully that will be enough to give it a bit more of the shape that I want. It's not like I'm going anywhere. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday morning. But you know, I'm just experimenting with how this works, and yeah, we shall see how it goes. Oh, also I did hairspray, so hopefully this will have some texture and shape to it. That's, you know, good enough. That's basically what I'm aiming for. So I will check back in with you later. Okay, so I have taken out the clips and all of that, and yeah, it's pretty good, pretty decent, definitely. Again, better than not having any wave in my hair at all, in my own, for my own personal taste. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. The one thing I'm trying to determine is like what is more tedious. Like on the one hand, when you're doing a traditional like overnight wet set, there's the tedium of like remembering to like wet your hair and like roll it, or like, you know, wrap it if you're doing like a day 2 or day 3 set. There's the tedium of remembering to do that at night when you're tired. But with this, with the bonnet dryer, there's the tedium of like wetting your hair, probably washing your hair, rolling it, and then doing the work that you would be doing of like just waiting for it to dry. So yeah, I don't really know what is more of a time investment. I wonder if it almost evens out. I mean, this would be good, like this bonnet dryer would be good to have in a situation where like you're just kind of in for the day, you feel like chilling, and then you decide, or you find out like you're going out later that evening and you didn't know about it enough in advance to like do like a traditional wet set. I think in a case like that, the bonnet dryer would be very, very useful, because otherwise like you'd have to do like maybe hot rollers or something, or work some magic with a curling iron. So yeah, I'm deciding. I like it. I'm pleasantly, well, I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So all in all, I think it could be a good tool to have just in your back pocket. Yeah, I'll keep experimenting with this and see how I like it going forward. But overall, I am, as of right now, on the first day of using it, I am quite pleased. So I hope you found this video/review to be semi-useful. I've been considering using a bonnet dryer like on and off, and I've had pretty much no experience with it before today. So yeah, overall, I think it could be worth a shot if you think it would fit your needs and your lifestyle. And let me know if you've had experience working with this kind of bonnet dryer, and just what you think, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you next week with another video. All right, bye.